guys, Taylor here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've already been here, thanks for coming back. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It is going to be a fragrance video but with a twist. I am going to be comparing the OG Donna Born in Roma to the new Intense, and I am also going to be comparing the new Black Opium Le Parfum to the original Black Opium. Today we are going to find out, is it better than the original? So if you are interested in hearing my thoughts, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video. And follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to start with the Valentino Donna Born in Roma and the Intense. So this is what the packaging looks like. I loved the packaging of the original, but this Intense bottle is a whole vibe. It is gorgeous. It is giving luxe. It is giving more. It's giving intense pretty much. I love the fact that the Intense comes with a cap. The original just comes with a stopper. The cap makes a huge difference, especially if you are going to travel with your bottles. So yeah, the packaging is pretty much the same, but still gorgeous. I am going to tell you guys the notes of the fragrance. So I'm going to start with the original. So the notes for the original, in the top you have blackcurrant, pink pepper, and bergamot. In the middle you have jasmine, jasmine sambac, jasmine tea, and in the base you have bourbon vanilla, cashmeran, and guaiac wood. The notes for the Intense is a little bit more simple. In the top you have bourbon vanilla and amber, in the middle you have jasmine, and in the base you have benzoin. I don't see the blackcurrant in here, and I feel like that's what gives the original the juiciness, but you can definitely get the juiciness in the Intense version. So let's compare them. Do you really need this if you already have this? Yes, you do. This is such a beautiful fragrance. This is a very fun, playful kind of fragrance, something that is easy to wear, something that is a easy reach fragrance for all occasions, all year round. I reach for this all year round. Depending on what you pair this fragrance with, you can dress it up or dress it down. For example, if you pair this with the Bom Dia Bright Cream from Sol de Janeiro, it gives it more warmth, makes it more nighttime appropriate, makes it more sexy, makes it more grown. Whereas if you wear it on its own, it's more fun and playful. This one is nighttime, nighttime, nighttime. This is daytime all year round, and this is more nighttime. When you first spray this one, the first thing that you are going to get is the bourbon vanilla, kind of like the vanilla bourbon fragrance from Mix Bar. You're going to get that nice bourbon vanilla front and center, but you still get that juiciness in there. It isn't mentioned in the notes, but you still get the juiciness from the original, but this has more depth to it, more warmth to it. If you like the original, I feel like this is more like a grown-up version to the original. If I was supposed to spray both of these fragrances and not show you the bottle, you probably couldn't tell that it's an Intense version of this, if that makes sense. This one, it stands on its own, and I feel like that's why I really love it. When it comes down to flankers, I expect the original DNA of the fragrance, but I also expect the fragrance to be able to stand on its own. Pretty much, I need the fragrance to convince me that I need both in my collection, if that makes sense. So I do feel like if you have this, you can definitely pick this up. You won't be buying the same fragrance twice. It is a stand on its own fragrance. It's completely different. I wouldn't say you should blind buy this because, as I said, you do get the DNA from the original Valentino, but I do feel like this one, it is a lot more grown. It has a lot more depth to it. It's a lot richer of a fragrance. Just because you like this, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to like this one. I feel like this stands on its own. You get the DNA, but it's also a beautiful, unique fragrance. You get the bourbon vanilla right through this fragrance, but it has that nice juiciness, nice and warm, a nice woody depth to it. It smells really, really good, you guys. I would say go to Sephora and see if you can get a sample of this, or try to smell it to see if you like it first. But it's a really, really nice fragrance. This one all year round, as I said before, but this is more nighttime, fall and winter. You can definitely pull it off during the summertime, but in the nighttime, it's that deep of a fragrance. But I've been really liking this, and I think it deserves a spot in my collection. Okay, you guys, this is not going to be a long video, but moving on to the Black Opium. As I said before, I'm going to be comparing the original Black Opium to the new Le Parfum. So this is what the packaging is looking like. The shape of the bottle is pretty much the same. The only difference is that this one, the Le Parfum, isn't glittery and you can't see the juice in the Le Parfum, whereas the original Black Opium, you can see the juice in the bottle, but the packaging is pretty much the same. All right, y'all, so let me give you guys the notes. By the way, I will have the notes on the screen. For the original Black Opium, in the top you have pear, pink pepper, orange blossom. In the middle you have coffee, jasmine, bitter almond, and licorice. And in the base you have vanilla, patchouli, cashmere wood, and cedar. For the Le Parfum, in the top you have pear, cinnamon, green mandarin. In the middle you have solar notes, orange blossom, jasmine sambac. And in the base you have Madagascar vanilla, bourbon vanilla, vanilla absolute, coffee, vanilla orchid, and patchouli. For these two fragrances, honestly, it's the opposite. Like when it comes on to the Valentino, my thoughts in comparison to the Valentino is the complete opposite. I love the original Black Opium and I love the Le Parfum, but I don't feel like you need both of these fragrances. If you have this one and you wanted it to be more sweeter, you wanted more of the vanilla and less of the coffee, that is what you get in the Le Parfum. I feel like this is straight up a vanilla fragrance. You get the vanilla front and center right through, and the coffee is more like in the back. Whereas this one, you get the vanilla, but you smell the coffee as well. Like this is more vanilla-y. Like if you love the Black Opium original, it's just more vanilla. So I don't find it super unique. If you have the original and you pair it with the right body care products, you pretty much get the same vibe as this fragrance. So I don't think this one is a need. If you don't have Black Opium at all, I would say yes, you can get the Le Parfum. If I didn't have the original at all and I was smelling it for the first time, I would go with the Le Parfum just because it has more vanilla to it. It has more sweetness to it. It smells beautiful. But being that I have this, I'm getting too much of the original DNA. And I just feel like it's just the only difference that I'm getting is that it's sweeter. It's more vanilla, if that makes sense. And I feel like I can get that just by pairing it with the right body care products. It's nothing legendary, if that makes sense. But if you wanted to decide which one to choose, if you want more vanilla, go with the Le Parfum. If you want a balance of vanilla and coffee, or probably a little bit more coffee, go with the original. So when I sprayed the Le Parfum the first time, I was like, I don't see a difference. But then maybe like 30 seconds after, I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely sweeter. It's definitely more vanilla in there, but I don't feel like it's that unique of a fragrance where I need both of them. If I should keep this, I would probably get like a travel size just so I have it, but I feel like you don't need both, if that makes sense. But it smells really, really good. If you're gonna pick one up and you don't already own both, yes, go with the Le Parfum if you want more sweetness. But yeah, I don't feel like I need both of them. If I was supposed to choose between the Valentinos, honestly, I would go with the original. I feel like the original is just such a timeless scent. I can use it all year round. I can dress it up and dress it down. Whereas this one is just like specific occasions, nighttime only kind of vibe. I have both and I do feel like you can definitely get this if you want. But if you're gonna only pick one up, the original. All right, you guys, so that is everything for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I will have everything linked down below for you guys. Let's keep the conversation going in the comment section down below. Let me know if you are Team Intense or OG Donna Born in Roma, or if you prefer the OG Black Opium or the new Le Parfum. Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will definitely be doing more fragrance content. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.